face. Celebrate the emancipation for bad days, like I gave up a packet.
Hey, this is Chris, and this is the Sunday Sauce Scoop, and we've got Marksman Lloyd here. What's the scoop, bro?
What's the scoop?
Yeah, what's the scoop?
Chilling on this beautiful Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Drinking some coffee at my favorite cafe.
Yeah, nice.
Scoop.
We've heard you're a regular here at Llyod.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's my favorite, man.
So, in 2019, you teamed up with the WA legend Drapht on a track called Oomph. What was that like?
It was incredible. Like, obviously, Drapht is a staple.
Yeah.
In hip hop in Australia in general. I think he's had a career that anyone would be like, man, that's enviable. And so coming up in Perth, he was like one of the dudes that I think showed people that you can make a career from this and be really successful and do that. So to kind of see him come up, you know, as a younger guy, and then get to the point where you're working on the track with the dude was like, yeah, like bucket list type thing, you know.
So in July 2019, you opened up to your fans about a heart problem you were diagnosed with in February.
So I get what's known as arrhythmias, which are like irregular heart rhythms, and it's something I've been dealing with since like 2012. So yeah, they decided to put like a ICD in, an implantable cardiac device, which is pretty much there to acts as like a defibrillator, so it shocks you in case your heart goes into a dangerous rhythm. And since they've put it in, it's felt like this year has just been dramas because of it. So I've been shocked twice on stage, once in April, and then in July I was up at Collab's 10-year anniversary, freestyling, and for whatever reason on the day, I had a few shots of whiskey before I jumped up.
Right.
Fireball whiskey.
Yeah.
But yeah, just put my heart into a weird rhythm, and so I ended up getting shocked a whole bunch of times, and to the point that I nearly died.
Wow,
they
man.
told me that if this thing wasn't in there, I definitely would have died. And so it pretty much saved my life.
I just want to ask, because my housemate has just also had heart surgery at the moment, so he's on medication for the rest of his life. And just for anyone else who might be going through something similar, like, what did you do to kind of, I don't know, just come to terms with all of that? Like,
to come to terms with it, I think it took a while.
Yeah.
Like, it took I would like to say that I had the resolve from the day after it happened, but it didn't. I had 2 months of just feeling sorry for myself, and like, I would say my faith was crucial to me moving on and just believing like I'm still here for a reason. Like the fact that I didn't die and I'm still here, I feel like I've still got purpose. I don't care like if people want to judge me because of that, if they want to write me off, then that's on them. But I know for me that's been like the crux of how I've gotten through and how I've been able to like process this and have faith to keep going on and believe that I'm here for a reason. So that's everything, man. From when I was in high school and struggling with that to now, that's been like, that is what's got me through.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for that, in all honesty.
amazing.
Yeah, and it's been, man, like it hasn't been a picture perfect ride either. Like I've struggled with substance pretty much since I was a teenager. I've struggled with anxiety and with, I think like everyone, man, just that roller coaster of life. But that's kind of been my, if we're using a roller coaster as a metaphor, that's kind of what's kept me strapped in and not falling over the edge.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about your tattoos for a minute, because those are insane, man. Can you show some of those to the camera?
Yeah, sure, man.
And is there a story behind them as well?
This one is Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yep.
C.S. Lewis is one of my favorite authors. That's him there.
Super
cool. And just the allegory behind that story really, I guess, speaks to me.
Yeah. The detail is amazing.
This is there's a Tupac poem called "The Rose That Grew from Concrete."
Yeah, I know the one. Yeah,
read it or heard it?
No, I have.
But that's the idea behind this.
Yeah, nice.
This one here is Ernest Hemingway, is one of my favorite writers.
Yeah.
So he wrote a novel called The Old Man and the Sea.
Yep.
And so this is kind of a depiction from that. I got Bob Dylan on my up here, and Bob Dylan's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah. Oh man, I really love that. That's because I really resonate with that poem a lot.
Oh yeah?
All right, so we've got a game for you. We're going to be playing fire freestyle or sour bars. So here we have straight hot sauce and lemon juice. What are you going to go for, bro?
Wow, lemon juice.
Lemon juice? All right.
So lemon juice as in like the juice of lemons, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just lemons.
Hold up some stuff for me or call out some words. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Just any random word that comes to mind and I'll try and put it in.
Okay.
So I gotta shot it and start rapping.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Yo. Never do. Something like that because I'm sucking on that lemon juice and now my head is screwed and my eyes are all scrunched up. I'm feeling like a dump. Maybe that is unluck or lucky trying to bust freeze. So give me your word or two and let me work it through these verses that I'm serving you.
Meditation.
Yeah, it's meditation. I sit here with my eyes closed, fingers crossed for demonstration. Feeling like a bomb and I'm about to detonate it. You know there's no hesitation. Feeling like I'm forever waiting. Heart was palpitating, had to get it in order. So when I stand here this morning, man, I'm coming for the slaughter. All these words that I had thought up from the subjects that you brought up help us talk about things that help us get our life in order. Yeah, feature. I'm talking about the future. Taking my mask off, you know I don't dispute the fact that you can get all that, what I just said. These words coming from my head, you know instead I'm trying to break all of these trends. We talking about the future like it's futuristic. Who's a dipstick? This dude that's spitting because I'm truly gifted, moving with it. So maybe I'm not a dipstick unless I'm measuring oil. And when I do that, other MCs, man, they better recoil, cause they can see that I am gassed up. You know I'm not a whack. You know I'm about to match up to any other Mack truck with 4 wheels. It's all real. If you'll deal another word out to me, I'll prove that it is all skill. Bros? Rose that grew from concrete. You know I'm about to bomb beats. So show that I have got these. I'll show that it is God's speech, like it's the king's speech. I'm gifted when I spit freeze. You know that it's strictly from the heart. Even when it's not beating properly, you cannot stop me, cause you know that I have got these words from the pit of my stomach. I spit cause I love it. You might think that it's stunning, but I spit in abundance. You know I'm coming with substance every time that I spit. And I ain't talking about the substance like my mind's on a thing, like hallucinogens. I do it for you and your friends. This beat is feeling kinda slow, man. I don't move with the trends like Drapht on trophies. They say they know me, I'm making dope freeze. You say I'm lonely cause I'm falling behind. It's all in a rhyme. You thought that you were calling the lines out. I need another word so I can just install it in time. Lion. Yeah, I'm feeling like a lion, not denying. With these beats that I'm supplying, I'm kinda fierce. Yeah, I'm like a lioness. You know I never lie, cause then if I am lying, I am not making the words to try and get people out of their seat. I'm roaring like I'm Aslan. Yeah, other MCs just sorta in the background. Yeah, cause they are fooling. I am feeling like the king of the jungle. Man, you might think that I'm humble, but I'm actually not, Kendrick. I'm trying to give you a
Yeah, just signing off now. This has been the Sauce Scoop. Catch you guys later.
Try that again.
Signing off. This has been.
No, you know what? I'll just cut it wherever.
Unadvisable, but we just do us, and that's kinda cool, indescribable. I find I'm thinking about you, I'm thinking about us, and now that it's we, I'm thinking that's love.
Come on, babe, believe me. Oh, I'm missing you, can't say, call me Gene Simmons. Hey, I want your breath on the tip of my tongue. Come on, babe, believe me. Oh, I'm missing you, can't say, call me Gene Simmons. I want your breath on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, you deserve all the roses. Come on, we could be outcasts together. pretty and precocious. Don't really know how I do better. You got me feeling like the POTUS. Yes sir. Wondering how did I get here? You the Sonya Blade and my Johnny Cage in modern day, discombobulating that shot calm forever. This is what we waited for, never anticipated it ever would be amazing as every single day is I'm definitely overstating. I guess it will be okay. The negative know its place is resting below the grace when digression is overtaken. I better go so and say that I got your back like Kyrie.